Guys, today I have for you something really delicious. Out of the box legendary setup with 10 core attributes. You heard me right, bastard, with 10 freaking core attributes. In this one, our crowd control is absolutely ridiculous. No chunker in the world will be able to pass our skills. They will be shot non-stop, and in a nutshell that will make legendary runs pretty goddamn easy, man. And if I have to be honest, boring as well. But on top of that, we have amazing damage buffs and of course survivability. And I will tell you even more than that, you will give your teammates damage buffs as well. So as usual, welcome to Butcher Insanity. Guys, I don't wanna waste your time, it's precious, so let's jump straight into the core synergy in this build. I'm using, of course, Pestilence for Plague effect reasons. Plague will spread like wildfire on a kill, but Pestilence is not the main weapon in this setup. I'm using named SMG, the GRUDGE with perfect vindictive talent, or vindictive man, yeah, I'm not tripping, vindictive. Correct me in the comment section. By killing status affected enemies, you will give your teammates crit chance and crit damage boost, and that works with our setup pretty nicely as well. And my chest piece talent, as may you guessed, is Tamper proof. Basically, once you will put your skills on the floor, and this talent works with your pulls, hives and turrets, they will basically deal shock in 3-meter radius with 10-second cooldown. And I will apply shock from 2 skills, and in a nutshell, man, you will stop whole battlefield. If you're gonna place correctly your skills, that's game over. And if you want to basically make this build even nastier, you can use, of course, creeping death. On legendary difficulty, I strongly recommend you to use Artificer Hive. Your turret will be alive non-stop. On legendary difficulty, nothing and nobody will be able to take down your turret with Artificer Hive, because it will heal your turret non-stop, and everyone who will get in close range will be shocked. But before we continue, as usual guys, I just wanna let you know that we have some sponsor ads. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on Xbox. They will complete your order twice as fast. Now everything happens with account sharing. They will do everything for you guys. Just sit, relax, and wait your long-awaited exotic in your account. And with my promo code RBDIV, you will have 15% discount on all services. It's an amazing deal, especially when right now this site has updated their prices. You can check everything by yourself, and if you have any questions, simply write a message and operator will reply immediately. But now let's get back to my crazy out of the box legendary build, and this one could be easily most complex and layered hybrid setups I have ever created. Tamper proof talent is really dope, because in PV, I mean in PvP, come on, you will receive disrupt from this talent, and it's kinda but in PV, from other hand, you will apply shock, and shock is really strong. You have Scorpio shotgun where you can apply shock with full stacks, so of course you could use that weapon as your secondary as well. But I love Pestilence, man. I can basically destroy dogs or stack my Plague effect on any war machine, and Plague effect can deal ridiculous damage, guys. Like I said, this could be easily one of the most complex hybrid setups I have ever created, so please pay attention to every tiny detail in this setup. And in general, if you want to be updated with all the best PvP, PvE builds, guides, or exploits, hey, subscribe. Or in general, you hate my voice, still subscribe. So okay, let's get into it. For specialization, we're gonna use Technician. Technician will provide us with one extra skill tier, disrupt grenades and skill damage. Really nice specialization. That one extra skill tier will allow us to use one more offensive core attribute or armor core attribute. For my main weapon I am using the GRUDGE named SMG with perfect vindictive talent, and we will apply status effects non-stop here. You can use this SMG with Scorpio shotgun, perfect synergy, but in our case my talent Tamper proof will apply shock, and once I will kill somebody with status effect on, I will give not only myself crit chance and crit damage boost, but to my teammates as well. But if you are solo player, you can easily use Insync and give your skills 30% skill damage and yourself 30% weapon damage. So it depends on your playstyle. If you're lone wolf, use Insync. In team play, I strongly recommend you the GRUDGE. Really nice SMG on heroic and legendary difficulty. And for second weapon I'm using Pestilence, but you could use Scorpio shotgun, it works really nice in this setup, and Scorpio in general is really nice on legendary difficulty, or Capacitor if you want to maximize skill damage boost, and with some skill tiers you will receive extra weapon damage. But like I said, I simply love Pestilence, man. I love this LMG, I don't know, it looks dope, and I love how Plague effect works. There is no cure against this talent or buff or debuff, you name it. Like I said, Scorpio is a nice option as well, but I love LMG class, man. I'm kinda tired from Scorpio shotgun, if I have to be honest with you. For my pistol, I'm using Named Pistol, which will give us one extra skill tier, and of course Insync. And when you will put your hive on the ground, use pistol. It will immediately give you 4 extra charges, and once you will switch to your weapons, you will still have those extra 4 charges. So use this life hack, and in terms of my numbers, I have almost 50% crit chance. Oh my god.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
50% crit chance and 120% crit damage, guys. Pretty goddamn spectacular. For my mask, I'm using Golem for status effect reasons. Really nice mask. And since we are using shock in this setup, we will increase shock duration on our enemies. Really nice synergy. For chest piece, I'm using Wyvern with Tamper proof talent. Like I said, in PvP this talent is poo-poo, absolutely garbage, but for PvE shock is kinda handy, and like I said, if you're gonna place your skills in correct position, nobody will be able to get past you. And don't forget, Artificial Hive is ridiculously healthy. It's fat skill, so Chungus will not be able to take it down. You're gonna boost your teammate skills, teammate shields, and so on, but main thing, it will keep your turret alive non-stop. So you're gonna apply shock non-stop, your hive will apply shock non-stop, but on heroic difficulty I recommend you to use Stinger Hive. 2 DPS skills to be more effective. On legendary difficulty, of course, Artificial Hive is ready to go. For holster, I'm using Wyvern with armor core attribute and of course status effect and skill damage. And for backpack, I'm using Sombra. I could roll here actually skill tier or maybe extra armor core attribute, but I decided to go with extra weapon damage because, let's be honest, best defense is offense. Damn, that was too long. But like I said, you can easily put here creeping that if you want to play with status effects more. I'm going with skill damage and offensive core attribute, so I'm getting skill damage from shock on off talent, and offensive core attribute will give me extra damage from my pestilence and plague effect. And if you want to get even more damage, you could use Wicked. Wicked will work with your plague effect as well. For gloves, pretty simple choice. I'm using Petro's gloves, Constructor's gloves, Named gloves, which has damage. To armor attribute, I'm rolling skill damage, but my little dirty secret here is Sawyer's exotic knee pads. So basically with these knee pads, nothing can stagger me. If I will sit behind the cover, I will be there forever. No explosion, no grenade in the world will get me out of the cover. Instead, I will stack these knee pads and I will receive 30% weapon damage, and these knee pads will work with your Pestilence. You will receive Plague effect damage buff from these knee pads as well, so overall amazing synergy. For backpack talent, like I said, you have a couple options. Creeping Dead if you want to apply shock all over the place, but I don't like Creeping Dead because it has 15-second cooldown and your Tamper proof skills has only 10-second cooldown, so it's kinda cool, but I wish that Creeping Dead had 10-second cooldown. That would be much better. If you want more weapon damage, go with Wicked, but if you want to be somewhere in the middle, I would recommend you to go with Shock and F and simply go with one more offensive core attribute. You will have skill damage and extra weapon damage, so pretty nice synergy. So we have one skill tier from our specialization, one from Named Pistol, and one from my Wyvern chest piece. In total 3 skill tiers. Then we have 3 armor core attributes, and of course 2 offensive core attributes, and from Source knee pads 30% weapon damage buff, extra 2 offensive core attributes, and that makes 10 core attributes in this setup. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.